Thank God. Well, thank God is right, because if I had to watch another minute of this football game, I don't even know. I'm just glad it's over. I'm glad it's over. And it drains you. It drains you so much. I'm going to take a sip of water because I'm just... Jesus Christ. Clayton Thorson. Oh, Jesus. He played horrible week 1. He did better week 2, and he played like shit week 4. Clayton Thorson could not make any throws whatsoever in this game at all. I'm not going to go to the Redskins because it's going to be a whole separate day. I have no energy to even talk about the Redskins or anything. We kind of discussed it in a little bit of a live stream last night with Desert Eagle Philly Jim last night. But that is a whole nother story that I'm going to get to once preview week for the Redskins week 1. But I just want to talk about this game. Not much. It's the Nobody Bowl. The only star that really played in this game, or the only guy that we know of that played in this game, was Wendell Smallwood. That really didn't do too much. He had one good run, and the offensive line, he just got eaten up. I mean, it's not his fault. Offensive line got pushed back, got eaten up in the backfield. Didn't do much. The wide receiver, Mark Michelle, had one good catch. Greg Ward Jr. Had one good catch in this game. The people that really stood out to me in this game was defensive end position, and Deshaun Hall was pressuring the quarterback. Deshaun Hall had a strip on the quarterback, his third of the preseason, okay? If you don't think that Deshaun Hall is not going to get a roster spot, he's going to get one, and he was one of our biggest standouts. Other than Andre Dillard, sorry, my phone's about to die as usual. Other than Andre Dillard, the left tackle, Deshaun Hall is a prime candidate to make this roster. Okay, to make the 53-man roster. Josh Sweat had a lot of pressure in this game. He had a good amount of pressure in this game. Didn't make any sacks, but had a good amount of pressure in this game. The defensive tackle, Hassan Ridgeway, got a sack today and actually got some pressure today. Made the quarterback change direction. So he actually got pressure, so that's a good thing, okay? The numbers don't have to be there, but the pressures have to be there. And Hassan Ridgeway had a concussion, I think from the first or second game, but... looked pretty good up the middle. Really looked up the middle. Good pressure. He can't chase after anybody, but when he gets his hands on you, he can take it down. Okay, so I have Hassan Ridgeway up there right now. Trayvon Hester, not good. Bruce Hector, if you guys know, is not here anymore. We actually traded him or released him a couple weeks ago, a week and a half ago, something like that. So I have Hassan Ridgeway making the roster as of right now. I have Deshaun Hall, of course, making this roster. The pressure that he was getting, and I was looking at number 74 because I could see him. It was pretty easy to see down there. So I was looking at him a lot. And the one thing that I would have to say about Deshaun Hall, he's got a really good first quick step. I've seen the tackle when the tackle was sitting there and Deshaun Hall got a nice step on this tackle tonight, using the spin move, using these big pat arm moves that he was using. He did a really good job, I have to say. Deshaun Hall, like I said, the strip sack, and was hitting the quarterback nonstop, pressuring the quarterback. You get pressure, you make this team. That's how it is on the defensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles. You get pressure, you make the team. Okay. I'm not saying if you get one pressure the whole game you make the team, but Deshaun Hall has been a standout, a very big standout, probably second best, third best maybe, because J.J. Arcega-Whiteside is going to be right in front of him with Andre Dillard as well. So they got pretty much three standouts from this whole preseason, and those are my three guys. Miles Sanders, of course, but he didn't get a lot of reps either. So overall, it was a shitty game, 6-0. The Jets kicker missed 2 or 3 feet. Missed 3 field goals, which I thought we had it bad, but I guess they have it worse. This is only a preseason game. These Jet fans that were oh my god, they really got into it over there. But week 5 is week 5. Starters is starters. But I was very happy to see specifically a few guys. And you know what? Clayton Thorson, I don't know what the Eagles did and why they picked him in the 5th round. I don't understand it. I still don't understand it. Donnell Pumphrey, get the fuck off my football team, because I cannot stand watching him anymore. Okay, he trips, he falls, he gets a punt return, and he falls backwards. I'm like, I don't even know what to say. Really, I don't even know what to say about him. I've had enough. I've had enough. Go away. Go to another team. Waste a roster spot on someone else's squad because I cannot take Donald Pumphrey anymore. Josh Adams didn't have a good day. I don't even think he had that many snaps. Didn't go anywhere. You know, our corners and McKinnon and Hawkins. Hawkins had a nice pick in the game, but that was after when it was overruled when when the strip sack happened and then the ball was recovered by the Eagles. Doug challenged it. And they let the Jets have the ball in the very next play. Jets quarterback threw a pick to Hawkins. Hawkins and McKinnon have been horrible corners in preseason. They're so bad, and they've been burnt. Those two corners have been burnt constantly throughout these 4 preseason games, and it's really disgusting to look at. I can't even look at it because they just play so bad. Their technique is horrible. And there was a lot of shit talking too with Bellamy, the wide receiver for the Jets. He actually had a really good game. He was he was catching balls all over these guys tonight. So if I have to, pick these standouts for preseason, it's going to be J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. It's going to be Andre Dillard, and it's going to be Deshaun Hall. And you know what? I'll probably put Hassan Ridgeway in there a little bit because I don't know what they're going to do with that defensive tackle position. I already know there's, you got Malik Jackson, Fletcher Cox, you have Timmy Jernigan. But you're keeping, 2 other guys? You're keeping, 2 other guys there, or you're maybe keeping one more guy after that. So if I want to pick somebody, I'd probably pick Hassan Ridgeway. Most likely Hassan Ridgeway is the guy. And then at defensive end, as we don't know the future of this whole Jadeveon Clowney situation, what's going on with that, but I'm not getting my hopes up about it because I've already just said that we don't need him, but it would be nice to have him. You have Deshaun Hall now, which I'm very impressed. I really am impressed. I really thought the first game he just had a really lucky night, but I was wrong. I was totally wrong. So I'm very happy with him. And, Josh Sweat, he got some pressure in this game. He was chasing after the quarterback. He was getting pressure to make the quarterback move out of the pocket. I mean, he did a really good job too, Josh Sweat. I mean, he didn't touch the quarterback. I mean, I think he had one good hit on him today, but he did a really good job too. So I give, Josh Sweat and Deshaun Hall some props, but is it going to be enough for Josh Sweat? Because Josh Sweat got a lot of reps. Got a lot of reps in preseason. Can't really lie about it. First game, he pretty much played the whole damn game, and he probably didn't even really expect it either. I'm happy specifically with some of these players, of course. I'm not happy about how the whole team did, but we didn't have starters playing a lot of these games. A series in the first, a series and a half in the second, and, the third game, it was just, maybe a few series. It was just very mixed, and we're doing things differently around Philadelphia now. Doug is doing things differently with these preseason games. So those are my standouts. That's pretty much a small little recap of this game that happened today. Preseason is finally over. On to the fucking Washington Redskins, and let's get this shit going next week. So let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought of this game, the standouts. Just give me some feedback of what you guys think of some of these players, of Deshaun Hall, Josh Sweat. Just some of these guys that are here, and they're really playing they played their ass off today. They did, but unfortunately we couldn't get a rhythm going. Thorson couldn't get a rhythm going. The receivers just looked like they couldn't get open. There was no separation because of Thorson. There was a few times where Clayton Thorson, maneuvered in the pocket pretty damn well, came out, and there was just nobody. Like there was, if the quarterback does that, and then the receivers are still getting covered and they can't get separation, then the quarterback is going to either throw a real bad pass, force a throw, or or scramble. And he did that once for a first down, which I thought we were going to at least score a touchdown after we got that pick from Hawkins. But hey, it is what it is. So those are my standouts. Preseason recap today. Any questions, you let me know in the comment section below. I will see you guys later. Shake Squad up. Fly will slide.